Hi, it's Kate. I'm sort of doing an impromptu wino dollies. I haven't done my hair since I went to bed and I don't care. It's Saturday afternoon. I actually quite like it because it looks as ridiculous as I feel. So I've just been working on tidying my craft room, so you might notice that the chair has moved from there to there. Ooh. I've actually put a whole bunch of boxes and stuff out in the hallway to get rid of, but yeah, they're just gonna sit there forever. Not a lot of Dolly stuff has really happened because I'm still waiting on, in case people hadn't put it together, I may have purchased the Unoa boy from Danielle Vita Plastica, and I'm very excited, but of course he sat in customs and he's been there for like a week and a half maybe, so just waiting for them to send me a letter to say, hey, give us some money, and then I'll be like, take my money! Yeah. And I've got, so Shelley Victorian was released on Friday. I am so fucking excited, it's just unreal. I can't wait for her to arrive. I am just so fucking excited. And then I don't know if Garden of Joy has shipped. I should probably email Junie Moon and ask them, but I really want my Garden of Joy to arrive because then I have more dollies to play with. And then of course I pre-ordered the witchy one, as I mentioned in my last video, on Tuesday, so yay. So other Dolly stuff has been pretty limited, to be honest. Just mostly playing around. You may notice that, see, the dolls are always actually sat on my desk, but you can't see them. So Annabelle is back in this outfit because I have been playing with Miss Lilycat. Now this wig is way too big for her. It was supposed to be a 5 to 6 inch, but I'm pretty sure it's a 6 to 7. It fits the mini V perfectly. It's really cute and I love the braid detail and I like the colour on her actually. The more I play with it, the more I like it. But so for now, at least she's not baldy locks anymore. Let's put her in the dark. But yeah, I made this outfit specifically for her, so I'm glad that even though the chest piece has stretched out a wee bit, it still fits. And I did the spiral lacing, so because before it was crisscrossed, and that's actually more complicated. So if you do a spiral lacing, if you watch any historical costuming videos, there's all sorts on YouTube. There's some amazing ones about, you know, getting into 1770s riding gear and stuff like that. It's like, what? But it's just, the clothing was so immensely intricate and there's so much detail in it, and just the way that clothing is just phenomenal. So I'm totally inspired by that. So I transferred it a little bit onto this. This is actually reversible, so I could have it on black, and you can actually see it now, sort of. So it's a sort of black satiny material on the inside, but yeah, for now I think it'll do. And it's a little bit saggy in the boobs, but I can just pat it out, you know, she'll be alright. And eventually I'm gonna get some proper doohickeys, thingy-me-jigs, eyelets. Because I was looking at Lady T's Instagram posts, and she's made some really amazing like tool belts and stuff with little eyelets in. So I need to find some of those. Yeah. So she just looks really pretty in this actually. I can't believe I can believe that I guess I was kind of scared of bonding with her because she just doesn't have that same play with me feel as Annabelle does, but she's still very beautiful. She is more of a piece of art than a toy. I mean, they're not really toys, but you know what I mean. They're still dolls and I still play with them, even though they're very expensive toys. But it's like having, I guess it's like having helicopter sets or train sets or whatever, yeah. And I guess I just wasn't bonding with her. I do also wonder how much it was the weather that's been getting me really down, because I've been going through a pretty rough patch with mood-wise. You may not be able to tell because I make jokes all the time because it's just what I do. But it's been really fucking miserable for months. And today is another prime example of, even though it looks pretty bright out, it's not. It's grey, it's raining. So I haven't had a chance to even do primer coats on these lovely dolls, and I think if they had faces I might find it easier to bond with them. But yeah, I do actually like this wig, just not so much on her. It just looks a bit bulbous. And yes, the top of her head is a bit flat. So I've padded it with tissue paper to make it look more like a normal head, rather than, you know, it just going straight back from her eyebrows. Which, you know, it's a detail of the sculpting, and that's really nice and everything, but it's also really annoying for putting wigs on. So if you have any recommendations for wigs for a Lily Cat Lilas, in black preferably, or maybe dark brown black, that would be cool. So pop them in the comments, that would be very much appreciated. There's not really a lot else that I've been doing. You know, because the last video was on Tuesday and it's Saturday now. Just waiting. So I've made it more accessible to get to my dollhouse. You can kind of see the side of it there. It's there. So I've put Blythe pictures on the side so that you know what it is when you sat at the computer, but yeah. I still need to sort out all of my shelving. I still haven't put my books in order since I moved everything around, and that makes my librarian side kind of cringe and run away. Oops. So, and I'm gonna go through my Dolly clothes again. Yeah, so I'd put up, I have to stand up. God, the effort. I put this dress up for sale on Facebook. I always forget what that's called, because it's a little bit Americana for me. I'm not American, obviously, and I just really liked the sleeves when I bought it. I kind of didn't really clock what the pattern was. It's really cute and I like it, but it's just not, it doesn't suit any of my dolls. So if anyone's interested in it, you know, comment or email me if you have my email address, or, well, commenting me would be easiest, but yeah. So I was selling it for $28 US including international shipping, but I will drop that down to 25. So if you are watching this and you want that dress for your doll, $25 US including shipping, and I'll probably put something else in the parcel as well, because that's what I do. And it's all yours. Yeah. That's about it, really. It's been a pretty boring day. I'm just having a bottle of wine. Taylor's, Shiraz, Cabernet, whatever you want to call it. It's yummy, it's red, and it's wet, and it's alcoholic. And that's my criteria. Preferably not Merlot, because it gives me migraines. And it even has this really handy temperature gauge at the back, and I think it's actually probably a bit too warm, but whatever. Or maybe it's too cold. It's hard to tell. No, I think it's too warm, but it doesn't feel it. It's quaffable, if anyone's familiar with that word. And it's very nice, and wine is always very nice. I need to finish making some Blythe dresses. I'm making one currently using, so if you use the Wayback Machine, you can actually access the Poochie Collective patterns. So I'm making one out of this fabric. bits falling everywhere. I was just making sure it wasn't going in my wine. So this lovely star fabric, I don't know where I got it from, someone gave me it probably. And it's going to have little orange pockets. And then there's the bodice. So it's just the I can't remember the term now. Not baby doll. Fuck. Yeah, Empire line dress, that's the one. So I was thinking, Regency, no. Pride and Prejudice, no. But Empire line, because, yeah. So I need to sew this up. It's been there for a month and I haven't touched it. Oops. But I think that'll be a nice little addition to my Dolly wardrobe. And, you know, I may have ordered another Button Arcade dress today because I got a bit of monies and that's nice. But of course nothing's arrived and it's Saturday and so there's no post on Sundays. So I won't be getting anything new tomorrow. So maybe Monday. That'd be nice. But I just thought I'd natter at you and play with my dollies. Like, if someone said, yes, I'll take her off your hands for $500 including shipping, I'd still consider it. But otherwise I think she's just gonna stay here. So yeah, she's got such a sad sulky face. I'm hoping that the face up will kind of lift that a bit. I mean, I don't want her to look like a clown, but you know, I'd like her to not look like she's about to cry. I don't know, some angles she looks like a strong female character and some angles she just looks all like teary. But it's funny that she fit my Blythe dress, which is currently inside out. But from one of my first videos I was knitting this and it fits her, except it's a little bit short and it makes her look pregnant, but it's cute. So at least now I can modify that pattern and create more dresses for her, so that's nice. Yeah, I should probably stop rambling now. I'm just procrastinating my tidying. Yeah. Okay, well, have a good weekend and I'll hopefully talk to you soon with some unboxings because oh my fucking god, I better. Okay, bye.